Our fourth honoree is Leslie Newman. Leslie's journey through life has been marked by unwavering dedication to her community and a profound commitment to improving the lives of Delaware. Leslie led Children and Families First as the CEO from 2007 until her retirement in January of 2020. Under her leadership, Children and Families First grew into a statewide social service agency, offering a comprehensive array of services for children and families, including family foster care, adoption, child welfare prevention, school-based mental health counseling, and community schools. Leslie's commitment to innovation and collaboration led it to become nationally recognized and award-winning organization. As CEO, Leslie championed the introduction of the Nurse Family Partnership in Delaware, a program known for its exceptional outcome for infants and parents, as well as the introduction of functional family and therapy to Delaware, a family therapy program designed to reduce teens entering into foster care. Leslie's contribution to the Delaware community extends far beyond her responsibilities of Children and Families First. Leslie has frequently been called upon to serve on numerous work groups and committees, as well as several boards, including the Delaware Public Media and the Milton and Hattie Cutts Foundation. Let's learn more about Leslie's inspiring work.
Leslie actually gives you confidence about yourself. She could talk me into anything. If she believes in it, I know it's a good cause and I trust her.
Leslie is a force of nature. She is incredibly persuasive. She's very committed to whatever she's working on. She's very passionate about the work that we did at Children and Families First and all of the work that she's done in the community.
I always felt like she had a crystal ball. She always seemed to know what the community needed.
One of the things that Leslie worked on earlier in her career was helping get school-based wellness centers started in many, many high schools throughout the state. She was able to be in every community, having conversations, really persuading people how important it was for students to be able to access healthcare at school. And those school-based health centers still exist today. They've expanded since the 90s when they first started. At Children and Families First, she was a passionate advocate for home visiting for pregnant and parenting folks. And those services are still going strong and continue to grow every year and really help folks achieve healthy birth outcomes, help kids achieve their developmental goals, and that's a legacy that she certainly leaves behind.
She would learn about a program, and in this case, in our family partnership, which is evidence-based, and she would research it, and she would see if it did fit our needs in our community. She just makes it happen. She somehow just knew this was the right thing at the right time. And it really was before it was sort of the buzzword in the community.
When you work with Leslie, you catch that passion, you catch that infectious spirit for the work, and really want to do whatever you can to help bring those goals to life, whatever it is that she's working on.
She makes you want to have a larger impact, a larger footprint. She makes you feel like there's so much more you can do.
For her years of serving as a champion of Delaware's children and for her leadership in driving systematic change to the child welfare services, we are pleased to induct Leslie Newman into the Delaware Women's Hall of Fame. Congratulations.
In my lifetime, and I know I'm sounding old, I have seen dramatic changes in the role and lives of women. As the first in my family to go to college, I was counseled to become a teacher or a nurse, just in case. This advice came from a mother who was bold for her time selling commercial real estate on Long Island, and a dad who was very happy to have the extra income coming in. If they could see me now. Times have certainly changed. Looking at the women who are being inducted tonight, it is apparent that women can and do accomplish great things. I'm honored to be among them. We in Delaware are very lucky in so many ways. We live in a state that has been recognizing the accomplishments of women for more than 40 years. During that time, our state has acknowledged so many women who have contributed to their families, communities, and to Delaware. Tonight, I stand with 4 women who are not strangers. I have worked with each of them. Where else would that happen? Together, we have touched the lives of many Delawareans working on issues that are important to each of us. Doing this work in partnership with wonderful people enhances the experience. However, there are still challenges in being an accomplished woman. In an op-ed piece this summer entitled, "Women Know Exactly What They're Doing When They Use Weak Language" by Dr. Adam Grant, the author reminds us that in the United States and in many cultures, gender stereotypes still hold. Men should be dominant and assertive, while women should be kind and caring. The author goes on to say that when women violate these stereotypes, they can be seen as abrasive. However, it turns out that women who use weak language when they ask for raises are more likely to get them. These women reinforced the supervisor's authority and avoided the impression of arrogance. For men who asked for a raise, weak language neither helped nor hurt. We women are smart cookies and have figured out that if we are perceived as intelligent and capable, determined and achievement-oriented, independent and self-reliant, we are more promotable to leadership positions. We also figured out that using language that is more tentative works. However, our goal should be to change the status quo so that promotions and raises are based upon performance rather than gender-based characteristics. Women are perceptive and can read the room. We have accomplished much, certainly growing to be a nurse or a teacher because we want to, not just in case. However, there is much more to be done. It is all of our jobs to be role models and encourage young women to dream big. My 5-year-old granddaughter will tell you she is strong and she can do anything. While I'm so proud of her for real change, we must also teach our sons and grandsons as well. I am so proud of my sons and their wives who work so hard in their relationships, careers, and their parenting. They are modeling so that their children, my grandchildren, both male and female, will grow to be who and what they want to be. For nearly 30 years, I worked at Children and Families First, an organization that lives its name and principles. I value the partnerships that Children and Families First developed with other nonprofits, foundations, government, and the business community. My colleagues, some here tonight, and I have worked to prevent abuse, intervene when there's risk, and treat those who had significant trauma. Our goal is to help children grow up so they can lead productive, happy lives and continue that trajectory with their children and community. I am proud of the part that I have played to bring model programs to Delaware and encourage a love of learning that continues to feed innovation and growth today under the capable leadership of Kirsten Olson. I have been and continue to be an active volunteer as well. I have held leadership positions at the Jewish Federation of Delaware, where we seek to promote positive relationships within and between communities. And I have volunteered at the Delaware Community Foundation that has a focus on equity. In addition to those two organizations, I'm currently involved with the Lewis Library, Delaware Public Media, and Seaside Jewish Community. My love of learning has continued through these varied volunteer opportunities, as well as Osher Lifelong Learning. Real change has happened, but it behooves women and those who love women to be proactive to build on this progress. Complacency is not acceptable. Women in other countries made gains only to see them evaporate when political climates changed. We must work together to continue our growth trajectory. I have been fortunate to have the support of wonderful friends and family who often tease me for my many activities. And key in my life is a loving spouse. Bill was the executive director of LaSalle School in Albany, where trauma-informed care was integrated into all they did for boys who were involved in the child welfare system. With our shared background and experience, he gets me. We share values, a love of travel, and family, as well as an appreciation for beautiful sunsets in Lewis. And importantly, he believes women can do anything and supports me in everything I do. How lucky can you get? Thank you for this recognition.